Hello students, chapter 14 is about tessellation. Here are the words that you need to know. Tessellation is a pattern made using any numbers of repeated shapes fitted together to cover a surface without any gap or overlap. So if it has any gap or overlap, that means it's not tessellation. Repeated shape, unique shape used in a tessellation. Slide means to move a shape in any direction to a new position. Rotate means to turn a shape about a point. Flip, to turn a shape front to back over a line. Modify means to alter a shape to create a different shape for tessellation. Example, in the comic you can see that the girl said that this shirt, the pictures, the shape, they tessellate. And also this one, the tablecloth, it tessellate. Even the soccer ball, the shapes tessellate. And then the soccer net is also tessellate. So a tessellation is made when a shape or shapes is repeated, covering a surface, but it should not have any gaps or overlaps to form the patterns. So next, this is in the textbook. You can see that you can make patterns with shapes like this. So this rotates here and it rotates here and so on, and then you can make the quick check over here, draw the patterns on the dotted lines. And then 14.1 will be repeating shapes to make patterns. So look at the pictures over here, and then it shows part of a floor covered with a rectangular rectangular tiles, and look at the shapes. These shapes can be used to cover a surface with no gaps. So squares can be used because this can cover a surface without any gaps or overlaps. This the same thing, no gap, no overlap either. And hexagon too. So these patterns are called tessellation because they can fill a surface without overlapping or any gap, and they only repeat the same shape. So the shapes can be squares, triangles or hexagons. But some shapes are not going to be able to tessellate. Example this. So when you put this all together, there will be gap in between. So that means it cannot tessellate. As well as this one, it will overlap. So it's not tessellation. See you in 14.2.